Top of the day to you all. Today, I am angry. I am very angry. The reason why I'm angry is because of the vice presidential aspirant, Kashim Shettima, of the APC. He said Peter Obi is promoting poverty in Nigeria because Peter Obi said he has a pair of shoe and a wristwatch. So this is an open letter to Kashim Shettima. With that, I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ini TV. We are global and social commentators. So if it's the first time you're coming across this video, we ask you to please subscribe. After you subscribe, just press the notification bell button so that each time we upload video, it comes directly to you. And for our returning subscribers, we'll say thank you, and thank you. This is an open letter to Kashim Shettima. Title, I read, APC, Buhari, and you, Kashim Shettima, have a high, poor judgment of Peter Gregory Obi. Full stop. I have listened with dismay, disbelief, and could not but laugh when you said that Mr. Peter Gregory Obi is promoting poverty in Nigeria because he said that he only need a pair of black shoes and a wristwatch, unquote. First of all, let's define what we meant by poverty or poor. Poverty is the noun, while poor is the adjective. Now, poverty. Poverty is a state of having few, little, inadequate, insufficient, inferior. It applies to virtually everything you can think of. Poor is the adjective. For example, poor judgment, like you just did. Peter Obi is a man you know very little about because of your poor knowledge. First of all, let's talk about your APC. Your APC is a proof of poverty. Your APC personify poor. Your APC for the past 7 years had poor governance. And as a proof, Nigeria is backward in everything. Is it economy? Is it religion? Political? Every aspect of Nigeria have degenerated 2 centuries back. That's an exaggeration. You might not understand it because of your poor knowledge of English. But anyway, Aisha Buhari came out to apologize on behalf of Buhari and APC government to the Nigerian people for making them poor. You heard me correctly. Nigeria is poor. Yes, all Nigerians are poor because you and your cohorts has pushed Nigeria to a very poor state. This is a country that's so rich with natural resources, but so poor in management. And because of your poor management, you have pushed Nigeria to this laughable situation that we are in now. We, the Nigerian people, would not forgive the APC for dragging us to this ditch. We will not forgive you because you're part of this government. Yes, you are part of this government. We're still expecting you to apologize. But what we did not expect from you is to come out and campaign that you want to stay a day longer than necessary after your poor judgments, poor governance, poor vision, poor in every ramification. And that is the reason you've dragged us back. Heard me correctly. Nigeria is poor. Listen why I educate you on why Nigeria is poor. And Nigeria is poor because your party, APC, has been there for the past 7 years. 7 years that has been for all Nigerians like hair. Nigeria is owing more than 50 trillion naira. You heard me correctly. Nigeria is owing 50 trillion naira. And we are 200 million in population. So if we look at it, every Nigerian is poor. Every Nigerian holds 250,000 naira. And that make us poor. That make me poor. Yes, Nigeria is poor. Because 200 million Nigerians are at the mercy of Boko Haram. 200 million Nigerians could be kidnapped at any time, any place, anywhere. Our life is as cheap as you can think. Yes, our life is so cheap because you and your APC government have reduced us to that stage. Nigeria, as a country, is a laughing stock. IMF said 120 million Nigerians are below poverty line. Let me use it again. 100 million people are poor. Yes. 30 million children are out of school. And if you look the northern part of the country where you are from, sir, are Amajeri. Children begging from house to house, street to street, quarter to quarter. 70 million are unemployed. 70 million Nigerians are unemployed. They are not working. They can't feed themselves. They are poor. Naira to dollar is 1 to 800. 1 naira to 800. And that has happened during your watch. That has happened during the watch of your party. It has happened during the watch of your government. World Bank, yes, said Nigeria is the second poorest country in Africa. So if you are looking for who is poor or where poverty is personified, look around you. Look in your front. Look at your back. Look at your side. You're surrounded by poverty. And there's this saying in where I'm from, the South, that even if you, Kashim Shettima, is rich and you are surrounded by poverty, you're still poor. So you are poor. And you have no right, you have no justification to call Peter Obi poor. There's this saying in the Bible, you will want to remove the speck from another man's eye when in your own eyes you have a log. Kashim Shettima, first of all, remove the rug in your eyes. Yes, Nigeria is poor. And apart from that, the northern part of Nigeria is poorer. Yes, the northern part of Nigeria is poorer. Peter Obi said, you are going to benefit more from his government because he's going to do everything possible to push the standard of the north to be near that of those from the east and west. Because in the north, Nigeria is at the mercy of Boko Haram, herdsmen, bandits, your kinsmen. Yes, your kinsmen. So, you see why I said you have a poor eyesight, a poor judgment. As a Nigerian, we are all surrounded by poverty, which you, Shettima, cannot see because you have a myopic view. Your judgment is poor. You have nothing to offer Nigerians. I will expect you to apologize to Nigerians for pushing us into this dish instead of coming up to contest after you have consciously failed Nigerians. The youth are crying. We are not going to patronize failure. And that is why the youth are telling you, pack your load and go. We don't need you. Now let's come to Peter Gregory Obi that you said is promoting poverty. Listen to what Peter Obi has. Peter Obi has a business in the United Kingdom called Nest International. This business is worth $18 million. It's spread all over in UK, Nigeria, and South Africa. Peter Obi was the chairman of two banks, Fidelity Banks and Guardian Express Mortgage Bank. Peter Obi has 11 companies in Nigeria. 11. Every month, Peter Obi imports nothing less than 200 containers to Nigeria. And yet, you call him poor. Peter Obi is a man that is honest. He's disciplined. He's successful. And above all, he's humble. He is a man. Because of his humbleness, a lot of people have seen him like a poor man. Kashim Shettima, Peter Obi, who can pay your salary if, God forbid, if you become the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Peter Obi can pay your salary. So you see, Peter Obi, by all standards, is a millionaire. By all standards. A lot of people have even said that Peter Obi is worth $500 million because of his investment here and there. But he has come out and said no, that he is worth $500 million, his investment. So, Kashim Shettima, a man that is worth $500 million, will you say he's a poor man? That is why we'll laugh at you, because you have a poor sense of judgment. So, if it's the first time you're coming across this video, we'll ask you to please subscribe. This is INI TV. We are global and social commentators. After you subscribe, just press the notification bell button so that each time we make video, it comes directly to you. And we also ask you to please like and comment. Let's get your feedback. Remember, life is a two-way traffic. And now for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. And as it is culture in this channel, we'll say ciao, troops, adios, au revoir, hasta la vista. We'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say bye-bye.